Once upon a time in a quiet town nestled in the hills, there lived a young writer named Ethan. He had a gift for weaving words into tales that felt like magic. But Ethan had a problem: he could never finish a story. His notebooks were filled with beginnings brimming with promise and middle chapters that soared, but the endings always eluded him. One evening, frustrated and restless, Ethan wandered into the woods near his home. As the sun dipped below the horizon, he stumbled upon a small, weathered cabin. An old man with a long beard and wise, knowing eyes opened the door. "Lost something, have you?" the man asked, as if he already knew Ethan's trouble. Ethan poured out his frustration. The old man nodded and handed him a dusty, leather-bound book with no title. "This book holds the answers you seek," he said. "But there's a catch: you can only turn one page a day." Curious and desperate, Ethan took the book and began his journey. On the first page was the story of a writer strikingly similar to him, a man who longed to complete his work but felt trapped by his own doubts. Each day, as Ethan turned a page, the character's tale unfolded, mirroring his own struggles, aspirations, and fears. At times, Ethan grew impatient. He wanted to skip ahead to see how the story ended, but the book wouldn't allow it. The pages were firmly stuck together, refusing to budge until the next day. Frustrated, he returned to the old man. "Why can't I read ahead?" Ethan demanded. The old man chuckled softly. "Endings are not meant to be rushed. A story's true essence isn't just in its conclusion but in the journey that leads you there. Trust the process." Reluctantly, Ethan returned to the book. But as the days passed, something shifted within him. He began to savor the unfolding journey, not just in the book, but in his own life. He started finishing small projects, appreciating each step rather than fixating on the outcome. His writing grew richer, his confidence stronger. Weeks later, Ethan turned to what should have been the final page, only to find it blank. Confused and a little disheartened, he ran back to the cabin, only to find it had vanished. In its place was a single piece of parchment with a simple message. "The last page is yours to write." Ethan stood there for a long moment, realization washing over him. The lesson wasn't about finding the perfect ending, it was about embracing the courage to create one. He returned home and, for the first time, finished a story. Then another, and another. Each carried a piece of his journey, a reflection of a writer who had discovered that the magic of a tale lies not just in how it ends, but in how it unfolds.